And today I'm going to present to you a solution to an age-old question that has been discussed and debated for centuries. And that is whether or not your life is predetermined or that you have full control over the results in your future. On one hand, there is this idea that a divine has total control over your future. That the divine has set out for you a particular journey for you to experience, lessons in life for you to experience. On the other hand, you have someone who understands that we have a conscious mind, and at every moment we're making our own decisions based on what is presented to us at any given moment by moment, day by day, to which you take responsibility for those, in a sense where there's a cause and effect. Something happens and you react, which causes another thing to which you react, and that play continues on with your conscious mind in control. So what I present to you is this idea that they are both correct. I'm going to take those ideas and I'm going to bring them together. And I can do this in a very logical way. It begins at any point in the past. The best is to go at the beginning of time. So what is happening here is a release of energy. And the release of energy, those energies, reactions are sent out, and there are variables to that, meaning how much do they weigh, what direction are they going to, what's the velocity that they're going at. There is a mathematical solution to all of this. Where they end up, where they bounce off from each other, where they smash and collide and break up into more pieces, this is all information when you get down to the core of it, to which this information sets out a pattern that goes on to infinity. The best way I can compare this is to a game of billiards, pool. So imagine now that there is a pool table with all the balls set for a break, which is the beginning of the game. All your balls are set into a triangle except for one ball, which is the one that you're going to strike to hit the other balls, to which all the other balls are going to scatter, and they are going to end up in a particular place. The end result is going to depend on all of the variables. And for this, we're going to get technical. All of the variables, meaning what are the weights of the balls? What are the size of the balls? What are they in exact relation to each other? How far away from each other are they? How far away are they from the table? What is the table made of? What is the density of the table? What is the gravity? If we were on a different planet, we would have different results. The air, hot and cold. We can go on and on and on, but you need to understand that the variables at play, all of them are going to determine where they land. If we had an understanding of all of the variables in the whole entire universe from the moment that time began, you would technically be able to determine what is resulting now at the present time. If you knew all the variables, of course. We don't have a way to know all the variables, calculate all the variables. We don't even know what all the variables are. But it can happen. It can be done. What I am saying is that through the motion since the beginning of time, things were set out in motion to which there was a pattern of information, of energy that was released, and depending on those variables is what has resulted into your reality, everything in it. So if you look at it from your own point of view, as you were an observer in life, as you were growing up as an infant to the person you are today, you make decisions based on your experience in life. So you know that the foods you like to eat, the foods you don't like to eat. If you were presented with two different foods, you would make a choice on which one you would prefer to eat. All of those were determined about the variables to which you live your life. How is your body made up? What are your taste buds like? What was your environment like? What was offered to you when you were growing up? So you make your decisions based on these variables that were already set in place. And now that is how we bring them together. Whether there was a divine who set the things in motion, who knows the end result, that is for a different discussion. But you will continue to make decisions consciously based on what is presented to you, based on your history and your experience in life, that were all based on the variables set from the very beginning. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care, and I wish you well.